Okay, this video is about building a backyard gun range, and what I did was I ordered 18 cubic yards of dirt from a fill dirt company. And basically what you do is just go online on the Google and type in fill dirt and whatever your area is, and you should find something. Landscaping places will sometimes have places. You can always call like a driveway installation or restoration company and kind of ask them, what's going on, and they'll kind of point you in the right direction. But you'll need dirt. It's sold anywhere from 10 to 15 and all the way up to 18 cubic yards. It might be more depending on where you live, but 18 cubic yards of dirt ran me about $220. The most I could get in my area was like 10 or 15, and the 18 out of Jacksonville was like only like $20 more or something like that. So I figured, hey, I'm getting 3 more cubic yards for $20 more, and so decided to go that route. But 18 cubic yards is about, you put like 2 minivans together almost, and that'll kind of give you roughly the idea. But with the dirt, you'll also need tires to kind of, it kind of helps out. It's not really required, but if you look at a lot of range videos, people have tires. I'm using them as kind of like a makeshift fence kind of deal, like a wall, because I'm worried about bullets kind of getting out, and you might see gaps there and everything. But also, if you look on Craigslist, look up water barrels or steel drums or something like that, because they usually go hand in hand. You can find those blue drums that you'll see in a lot of videos or in like a lot of gun ranges. You usually see them on like a lot of training gun ranges. They're just blue 55-gallon water barrels, or sometimes they're white. But the dirt, $200. The tires are free, but you gotta go get them sometimes. But here's the cool part. You could probably ask on Craigslist, hey, does anybody know where some used tires are, some old tires, where some tires are dumped off? You can go on Facebook and you find some local groups in your area and just say, hey, look, I'm a nice guy. I love the earth, and I'm tired of seeing tires dumped on the side of the road, and I want to help Mother Earth. If you see any tires, please let me know and I'll come get them. Or if you have any old tires, I'll gladly take care of them for you, and I'm not dumping or disposal or anything. But if they ask you what you're using them for, just tell them you're making tire swings. That's what I tell them, because if you start, because you'll get into politics a little bit. If you go, hey, look, I'm building walls for my gun range, or you'll kind of have people thinking that you're running one out of your backyard, or you get random people, hey, can I come over and shoot? It happens. Announcing announcing that you have a gun range in your backyard is like back in high school when you told a couple friends that your parents were going out of town, and then you wondered why the whole school showed up. Been there, done that, so I know from experience about how that happens. But to recap, $200 dirt, 18 cubic yards or so. You probably need 15 or so. Pallets are free. Buddy, I got a guy that works at a golf course. I can get, he has a trailer. He'll load them up on a pallet, or he'll load them up on a forklift, and he'll load a whole stack, sometimes 2 stacks of pallets, bring them over here, and I've made, all kinds of stuff out of them. But what I'm doing is, if you look underneath this house ramp, you kind of see it kind of poked up a little bit. I'm going to build a little makeshift barrier wall kind of deal, because I'm trying to keep the erosion down, and also I'm trying to keep a little flat area where I can kind of set up targets that's kind of low, because somebody will come over and you'll see it people have always been in indoor ranges. They'll try to put a target at the top of the dirt pile and try to shoot it off, and it's what are you doing? You know, what are you thinking? But highly recommend you not advertise that you have a shooting range in your backyard, because the weirdos will come out. Basically, everybody that's seen something on YouTube will try to come out. They'll want to shoot tannerite. They'll want to bump fire. They'll want to basically just kind of do everything that they know they can't do in an indoor range. And you'll start to realize that some of the issues that the indoor ranges get with and have to deal with. And you know, that's why not a lot of people are in the gun range business. But I'm probably going to expand this soon. I'm kind of waiting on the life right now. I got some decisions and some situations coming up right now where I'm trying to. I'm not really spending money right now, so like this is going to be a pistol area once I get it done. Like if you see that pallet over there, that's going to be like the farthest side. Like the dirt pile is going to be the rifle, quote unquote rifle area. This is going to be like a pistol area, and there's going to be steel, and like that's the wall. That's like a little makeshift wall, and the posts are just kind of just to give you an idea of area to work with. But behind here is where another load's going to go when I get the pistol area going. So like I'm going to dump a load right here. I'm going to knock the top of the load off, basically back onto the top of where all that covered up stuff's at. And what that'll do is that'll give me a little bit more height, because I've got tires on the back, but I was wanting to fill in kind of like where it dips, like right over up in there, like right where it dips up in there. I was wanting to build that back up, and just to make everything kind of safe. And because some things you have to realize when you run a backdoor or a backyard gun range is safety. Safety's paramount. I mean, even police gun ranges and outdoor gun ranges that have been around for years, they'll sometimes have a bullet that leaves. And common issues are it hitting the ground and ricocheting, or it hits the top or whatever, you know. But you just try to do whatever you can to minimize it. And you know, I've had complaints and this and that. The cops have come out. It's legal in Florida right now. They're trying to change the law. But I'm on a little bit over an acre, and the law that they're getting ready to update will give me, will prevent other people that are on less than an acre. But since I'm like 1.05 of an acre, I'm technically safe. Also, I'm not in a dense area, because that Joey Cannonade, or whatever his name is, that idiot was shooting pallets packed full of dirt in a subdivision, which upset his neighbors. And that's one thing, you got a delicate balance your neighbors, because you know, I've got a couple neighbors over there and there. I mean, they're not like directly behind me or anything like that. You know, there's some woods and everything, but like I shoot low, like about that can right there is like about as high as I'll generally shoot. And look, in comparison to there to the very top of it, which is like right there. I mean, I'll shoot there sometimes, I'll shoot sometimes there, but there. So I shoot low, like, you know, 7.62 by 39. If I'm shooting something, you know, high capacity, or if I'm shooting something that has a possibility of bump firing, I shoot low. That's about as high as I go. Everybody wants to shoot up there. No, we shoot low. Helps out a lot. But this video is just to kind of give you some ideas and some tips, and kind of what to consider. I run a racketclub.org, like kind of like the tennis racket. So if you check us out at racketclub.org, that forum and website's about range operators and, you know, guys that kind of do this in our backyard and all the stuff we deal with. And you know, it's definitely a new kind of project. You know, I've had projects of gardens and, you know, little around the house kind of stuff, but a backyard range is definitely a lot of work, especially like the week I came out here and stacked and packed all these tires. That was a good You know, that took me like about a good hour or so. You know, hour per stack, and I was tired. I went back inside, like, you know, I get 2 done, go inside, take a break, come back outside, and, you know, get everything set up. But tires are not hard to find. I mean, I got 30 from my landlord, no problem at all, and he'd probably give me more if I wanted more. But, alright everybody, happy November, and the crazy bird noise is telling me it's time to go. At least that bird earlier is gone. I was about 3 minutes into the video, and this is just a little annoying bird. I mean, just birds like that big just made some of the most god-awful noises. But, alright folks, like, comment, subscribe, dislike, just whatever, just let us know. Alright, keep shooting everybody. I'll be out here probably a couple hours doing this myself.